But we forgot that yesterday. Okay, I'm streaming now. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Concept Art Design in VR. I'm not 100% sure what I'm building today, but I think it'll be another robot. I'm kind of feeling these character things right now. The question really comes down to what style of robot do we want to build? And so we've done a lot of bigger things. We've done a lot of walkers. So could do something like him. Let's see. He's not lined up evenly. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. Let's just see if we can line him up. Really do wish there's a way to start these things vertically. Although, I mean, you get to it, so it's not a big deal. But I don't want to fill him in too much. I kind of want him to feel skeletal a little bit. But I also don't want him to be obviously human because I'm not designing him that way. Let's see, can we take that? Tilt it out. Down. Still lining up good. Get those a little further apart though, that's cool. So, doesn't have to be human. I'm wondering, so do we want to try reason not to do a weird digitigrade arm as well as just a leg? Something like that. I don't know the reason for it. Feels different. I see the legs all the time. You get dog legs all the time in robots. I don't see it in arms that often, but I'm not sure that I want to do it. This feels weird. That's too short for one thing. Like that? Sure. I mean, there's no reason not to. We want to something like that as our robot skeleton. Could be cool. He feels like he's standing reasonably well. He's going to move his head back a little further into his body. Let's give him a bit more head. That sounded wrong. Something like that as a starting point. Sure. Let's try it. See what we get. Quick save. Yep, sure. I'm not gonna bother giving him a name. And as per the last couple, because I like this methodology, let's decrease his res. So he's real clunky. Dupe him. And then move him off to the side. 3/4 view so we can kind of keep an eye on him. And then we'll bring him in here. Go to layer 2. Paint him red. Just so we know what we're going to replace. So that's a starting point. Let's see how he feels standing before we It's gonna be about like that. Yeah, so like bigger than human, but 7.5 feet tall. Yeah, okay. I'm liking it. I can dig on that. Now let's go to a new layer. Double res. Yeah, 2 is still good. And clay. Yep, okay. So let's start thinking about how we want to build him. He's gonna need some kind of a spine. I don't know exactly. Um, not a spine. How big can this piece go? Pretty big. Am I on? Yes, I am on symmetry. Oh, let's go back to 1 off. Place that in there. I'm liking that. Okay. And then just the back side of that. And the same thing there. Down like that. Then, sure, this piece. How do we want it to fit? I think we want that to be the top. Yeah. I want to turn around like that. Oh, jumping around, getting out of my sensor range. Okay. So like that. Then fill that in there. Okay. And then fill that in like that. And then that in like that. Is it getting too big? That's a little too far out. That in like that. Centralized rib cage area. And then, sure. Piece in like that. And then something we can use as a collar section. Ooh, that could be cool. Let's see. Like that. Yeah, that gives him a good neck too. That's cool. Use that same piece down here for hips. Okay. Sure enough. And then outer legs. And the same thing here for this one. Outer leg. And here for this one. But we will bring it down longer. And then again, I'm just trying to lay in enough that I can add on to it later. Is this a similar kind of piece? Ooh, that's kind of neat. That for arm on the top. And then an arm down here. And we just need something in the middle there. Sure. Okay. Let's see what happens if we turn off layer 2. We have enough of an exoskeleton to start from, definitely. Alrighty, so let's start playing. First thing, let's connect these parts. So I'm on layer 3 still, yep. Got a bit bigger. Let's rotate it around. More like that. So it's sort of an ulna and a radius. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. Let's just do it down here like this. I want it to be a bit more in. Like that. Cool. Then let's go to piston shapes. And let's see, we want to fill in that there, that there, like that. And then there like that. And just keep using the same piece for right now. Nothing wrong with that. That there like that. Sweet. Okay, now that feels very empty. Do we want to fill that in there? I don't know about that piece. We might want a different one this time. Let's try this piece. Okay, sure. Still standing good. Okay, we need some kind of a head, we need hands, and we need joints. Let's go to a new layer. Let's do hands. I'm gonna do my old human hand thing. Male hand. Too small. It's better. Feels weird though that it's like that solid. Nothing else is. Let's cut into it a bit, see what we get. Since it's on its own layer, we can kind of do this. That's a little better. That's too much. Kind of give it that like sense of robot-y. Yes. Okay. And then we put some parts on it. Go back to my custom shapes folder. Been using those for hands. It works relatively well though, so let's keep doing it. One there. There. Maybe let's go the other direction for this one, so it's thick to thin. Yeah, fine. It's just concept art. It's not rocket science. Maybe we can take that, go way down, pull them out a little bit, feel longer. And then I'm going to kind of actually let's go to a better shape. Sure. Yeah. Those hands start to read now. So now, new layer, and increase rest twice. I think I'm going to start my cable layer already, although I probably shouldn't. But I'm going to try it and see. Bit of steady stroke. I'm going to set the color to like a dark green. Okay, so it's going to do that. We've got those like tendon shaped things, huh? That one's not good. There we go. Just some rough tendon shapes. For him, it's going to go all the way along to the edge. That's cool. I like that. It's kind of like that. Too far. Because those other shapes are all in one layer, I'm not going to necessarily be able to make all those cables the right color unless I go in and paint them specifically in Substance Painter or Keyshot. But I think we'll get some ideas in there. That's cool for hands. And let's just rename this one Cables. See if I can remember to use it. So another new layer. All right. Go back to single. And I want a foot shape again. Something. I think I might try this time. Let's see how we got that. That says male left foot. What happens? Can I just use this as a foot? Which way does it go? It goes that way. So, okay, change color too. Back to white, just to right now. So that's the foot. If we go with a human, that's a little tiny. There's not really a great way to make it bigger than this, unfortunately, but I can add on to it. There's no reason why it couldn't be that. Those toes don't need to be there. We can adjust. Well, let's just adjust it, see what we get. I was using the triangle one for that. Maybe I use a different one for toes. Although probably I should use the same one just because. But let's try using this squarer one for toes. And again, turn them around. Feet, I don't really feel like the feet are that important to this design. So we're not going to overemphasize them, and I'm going to try not to over detail them too. So it's just going to be enough that it feels robot-like. Jumping around a little bit, but I saw it on this side, so we'll put it on this side. There we go. Yeah, it feels robot-like. And we'll probably need to add a bit more to it, but we'll start here. Okay. Now let's go with back to mechanical. And I'll keep using that, what I call the Simon Stollenhag joint. It's not really, but it just feels that way to me. Because I like how it works for knees. I like the mix of like straight and curved here, and that's one of the things that really works for me about it. So that there, and there. Yeah, maybe even there. Not quite that big. There. What's her? Or ooh, let's see about there. Fill that in like that. No, no, not yet. There. Not feeling it, but we'll come back to something. We'll find something like that. All right. So, but here, yes, gives him kind of a deltoid kind of vibe too, and standing well. Need to give him a head of some kind. So what to do for the head? I think a new layer. So the first thing we could do is we're kind of going with this skeletal shape. Is we could go with the skull, and then add on to it. Not sure, but let's try the Terminator skull option. I mean, that's really all Terminator is, right? It's just, ooh, where's the front? So at the bottom. We're on the top of the skull, back of the skull, front of the skull. There we go. Trying to overlap those two. Yeah. Yeah. I could go like that. Um, yeah, I don't like it. I'm not gonna make him human. I'm just gonna give him a new shape. Screw the human shape. See if I got anything in the custom built section I want to play with. To start with. There's no need for him to have a human head. We could just do something like that, right? You know, I mean, you can go with the number 5 is alive. Just checking to see if I got any followers going on. Nope. Okay. Computer made a weird buzz, but I don't know why. Yeah, I think I like that better. It's a little silly still, but I think we can unsilly it. And we haven't used the cryopod in a bit, so let's use the cryopod. Which way? Upside down. That might be a little too silly. That's better. It kind of feels Star Warsy to me. Just give him a. Yeah, I don't like that shape for that. I want to fill in the neck. Nah. One more time. Yeah, it's not really thick enough. That looks better, maybe. Yeah, all right. I can live with that. I don't like that thing though. Let's get rid of that. That's just being picky, but there we go. That's better. Anything on the back side that I don't like? A little bit of noise. Not a lot though. Okay. And this is a little too low res. Maybe this whole layer is, I think. Can you increase the res? Probably should have done that before. Now in. Yeah, I probably should have increased the res before on this. Oh well. I'm gonna cut into it, and then we'll probably wind up adding more to it. But all right, that's reasonably okay. There we go. Now let's put some more parts on top. Something just cool looking. Where do we want to go? Like that. Okay, yeah. And then same kind of shape underneath to make it feel intentional. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging. Digging it much. He kind of needs a spine, I think. Just go give him a spine. Something long. Ooh, that could be cool. But let's try this for a spine. First I want to go new layer. Let's see, I got a beep. Who's beeping me? Okay, come on. Just my girlfriend, which is good to know. Okay, yeah, he's got a spine now. Oh, I didn't up-res it, did I? Let's increase the res. There we go. Yeah, okay. That gives him that kind of sense that we need. And let's go with a different piston shape. And kind of go in here. How do we want to connect him to? Connect that to that. That's cool, sure. This is all garbage, as you can tell. Like, there's no actual moving parts. And that's fine. And what shapes do we want to use? Actually, just thinking, yeah. Some robot muscly type things, sure. Like, ooh, not that. Maybe I need to go even one more higher. Not that piece. Some of these work better. In more high-res software. Nah, not that either. Okay, that'll work though. Turn it around. Don't get me turned around. And new layer. Place. Move. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that works. Then let's see what else we got we want to use. That's kind of cool. Maybe we clip it to connect those parts there. And Maybe we throw it right there. Yep, digging that. Cool. We're getting close to time for some more cable action. Throw that there. And that's really flat across the top, so maybe that's cool. And then that works for me. Kind of gives it that, again, sense of design. Okay. Connected those pieces, connected those pieces. How big will this go? Oh yeah. Connect that. Okay. Might be getting time for some cables. It doesn't really take a lot more, I think, than this to make us get where we want to be. What's this piece? That looks cool. I go in like that. Yeah, all right. I'm digging that too. And then maybe the same thing here. Like that. That's neat. Yeah. I want to fill in that shape there with something kind of flat. What we got? That's that thing. This. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Yeah. Mixes of straights and curves. Give them like something that kind of represents a tricep muscle up there. That's up there. And it just breaks the silhouette up a bit. That's cool. The same here. Maybe we just cover this whole thing up there like that. Maybe. But let's see if we can't. Let's see. Does that work better if we bring it more down into the hands? Yeah. Yeah, that works cool. I like that. Okay. And then can we do the same thing here? Are we at my range? I think we're out of layer range. Yeah, we're out of layer range. It's a new layer. Fill that in there. It doesn't need to be higher res than that. That's fine. Maybe just joking around to see what it does, but no, we don't need to give him googly eyes. That's fine. Let's go back to our cable layer. Add some more cables. Get the steady stroke on, none. Color back over here somewhere again. Shrink it down. Get right in here. Is that too big? That's pretty big. I don't think we want to go any larger than that. Let's try to take it to that. And fill that in there. And that in there. I'm just kind of adding some random or nearly random cables so that it feels like they're going someplace. Give us that robot sense that I kind of dig. that. Sure, that's cool. Same thing in here. Like obviously there's nothing here at all. But if we do that, yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe from there to there. Yeah, okay. And then from to there. Too far. I could erase it. I'll just redo it. To there. Yes. And then there. I just like cables. I feel like they give us the proper sense of mechanicalness. It's kind of my jam. The back. Throw a couple back there, even if we're not going to see them very much. Just they also kind of hide holes. So if you see something that like doesn't feel quite right, just throw a cable on it, and then it hides that. And not there. There we go, something like that. Yeah. I think he's looking pretty good. I'm liking him. Robot skeleton. I wasn't sure how this is going to work, but I'm kind of pleased with it. Maybe a few parts, a few cables running, and like that. Not that far though. From there. Okay, yeah. And then from here, there. I like these like knob things. It's like they're like cable nozzle points. And maybe even, is that too many or is that okay? It feels all right to me. It feels like we're looking at the inside of a robot skeleton, so we're not seeing like they'd skin all this afterward, and that would be cool. But right now, what we're seeing is like the inside parts, and that works for me. Let's make him full size. So we said he's going to be about 8 feet tall. Stand him down on the ground. Yeah, he's feeling pretty good. Maybe a little something there. We give him a little right there. I don't know what yet, but just some kind of shape. The classic anime fundoshi. That could be cool. Go away. Classic anime fundoshi it is. I like it. Just alter a bit. There we go. Does he need one on the back too? Yeah, I think he needs a fundoshi on the back. And then maybe we will erase out of it like that. Erase out of it there too. More of a design sense. And yeah, I'm gonna, so there's our original, mapping very closely, and delete it, and delete our rough sketch, and save. Yeah, I think he's feeling pretty cool. I like that extra joint on his arm. There's no need for it, but it's cool. Gives it a little some visual interest to the silhouette. He looks cool from the side. He looks like he could stand. Something I'm trying to make sure I fix after the old days. Maybe a cable back there. How do we feel? Yeah, I think he does need a cable back there. Um, Get down. Back over here to my sort of pseudo cable color. Where do we want to put it from? There. Yeah, okay, that's better. And then just cause. Cool. Yeah, that makes him feel more controlled. Okay, well, I'm going to take this boy into KeyShot and render him out, put him up on my Instagram. I appreciate you watching along with me. Please subscribe if you have not already. And I store these up on YouTube so you can watch them forever if you feel like it. Where are we at? Export. We're at 12 million polys. Perfect. Yeah, so thanks a lot. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, later.